as you become a fluent reader in another language. Number 1. It takes longer than speaking fluency. Even after you speak well, assuming that you learned speaking first, it will take a long time to read fluently without constantly looking things up in the dictionary. Written vocabulary is much larger than spoken vocabulary. The syntax is more complicated. You'll find that small differences become big differences. A new author is suddenly a major obstacle. Even with the same author, variations can make the next book as difficult as the last. For example, each setting has its own vocabulary. My last book was set in nightclubs, and the current one takes place around Buddhist monasteries. Same author, different vocabulary. Number 2. You won't notice much improvement. As you plow through a book, you might be a little faster than you were at the beginning. You might even think that you're a fluent reader. A few sentences into your next book, and you'll reach for the dictionary again. Becoming a fluent reader usually means that you have to be well read. The good news is that you'll notice your improvement when you read other things. When you see signs in your target language, you'll suddenly know what they mean, where you wouldn't have before. It will give you new energy to return to your book and your dictionary. But don't worry, you'll become fluent eventually. And finally, number 3. Nobody cares. Well, most people don't care. When you speak another language, you're most likely to be dismissed for having the gift, as though you got there by magic instead of hard work. Being able to read is just off the radar for most people. You won't even get insulted for it. You might get the same reaction telling people you rode a bicycle to the moon. A few people mention that they would use a translation program instead, even though they don't use them. Occasionally, though, you'll get a funny situation. Someone will flag you down like a kid running to a teacher on the playground. "Hey, what does this say? I heard you could read this." I always read it if I can. You probably will too. What's it like for you as a fluent reader of another language? Let us know in the comments.